hear from them before we're done tonight. Sevilla are through to the last 8 of Europe's top competition for the first time in 61 years. It certainly is. He was surprised by how much possession they had. They had 49% possession, almost 50-50 split there. 20 attempts on goal, and that was kind of the story. Even at half-time, we showed loads of Sevilla chances, as you both said, a little bit powder puff, and then they made the change and brought Ben Yedder on, and that was it. Yeah, all of a sudden, a bit of quality, a bit of determination, a bit of aggression up front. Hard to deny them. They deserve to win tonight, and 2-1 doesn't flatter them. If you think of the chances they had at 2-0, at 2-1, it could have been a lot worse. Here was the change. Montela's man. Yeah, he looks the finisher, doesn't he? This is the first goal. Prior to what we're showing, there was 10 passes before this move. We show 5 Man United passes before the ball changes over. There was 10 passes prior to this. And the thing I want to point out, watch the pace of the passes now. Out of your feet, snap. Out of your feet, snap. Whereas United were rolling it about the back as if they've got all night to score a goal. And it's how Man United played all night. They didn't play with any aggression. There has to be a certain amount of aggression at the highest level to win these games. Whether it's the way you close down, whether it's you get your passes off, whether it's in tackling, whether it's when you're marking at set pieces, you stand up to pushing and pulling. Man United were miles away from that tonight. Miles away from winning big games. And what Neil's going to point out with Bailey for the second goal beggars belief if you're a United supporter. 20 attempts from the away team on goal, Tommy. I think that speaks volumes. There wasn't much in it possession-wise, which possession doesn't win you games anyway. But we could see it coming at half-time. There was, like Graeme says, no snap. You see the snap with the 2 passes from Sevilla. Bump, bump. There was none of that from Manchester United tonight. Montella getting huge credit for bringing Ben Yedder on. Now, he had scored 6 goals in the Champions League before. I wonder why he didn't start him in the first place. But he was on the end of the second one as well. Well, I mean, you got to see this to believe it. Eric Bailly is not even looking at the ball from a corner. It's 1-0. You're still in the competition. Look at that. Correa just peels off him, and then Ben Yedder reacts because he's a striker. Ashley Young slips. But it's the first header. Look at Correa just run off Matic and Bailly because Bailly's not watching the ball. He's actually facing away from the ball. It's 1-0. You're still in the competition. Now you're right, because you can't be bothered doing your job properly. It is amateur stuff from players at that level. And it's unheard of because Mourinho's so detailed in his defensive set plays. De Gea is very unlucky. And by the way, Graeme, will he be around next year? No, not wrong. Why would you? I mean, he's playing in front of a very ordinary team. I mean, all the big clubs would take him in a heartbeat. He's the best around. It says everything. 20 chances tonight they had, Seville. I think De Gea's making more saves this year than he's had to make in any other season he's been at Man United. They're all over the place. They are all over the place.